Most people who start their founder journey don't really understand what a founder is and what makes it different to other forms of job creation or, frankly, freelancing. So I believe there are three types of person who enter the startup world. People who start things. And I call them the founder, the entrepreneur, and the enterpriser. An enterpriser is simply an individual who will go and find commercial problems and then solve it for a fee. And they will solve it for their own commercial well-being. This ranges from freelancers to consultants to people who are independent, people who set up shop somewhere, do pop-ups. It can be large-scale enterprises or just individuals. It doesn't really matter. Now, the next evolution of that I call an entrepreneur. And an entrepreneur is slightly different to an enterpriser. You see, an entrepreneur will look at some of these problems and try and create as many jobs out of that problem as they can. One of my favorite sayings is entrepreneurs are miners of jobs. An enterpriser is perfectly happy leaving this to themselves, where every single project is slightly different. Key difference is that an entrepreneur will go and make jobs. It is their driven, it's their passion to find ways of making jobs. Now, how does this differentiate to a founder? Well, a founder is simply an entrepreneur who wants to change a market or behavior. They're not just trying to fit to something. They're trying to fundamentally move it for whatever personal, professional, weird reasons they might have. So I'll give you an example. As an enterpriser, I may look at people who need their haircut. There's a lot of people in Reading, England, which is sadly where I live at the moment, who need their haircut. Cool. I will set up a mobile hair cutting service and go around people's houses, make good money, and solving a commercial problem. That to me is an enterpriser. Now, it becomes an entrepreneur, but you can say, well, there's lots of people in Reading and beyond where we're missing haircuts for young men. So I'm going to open a salon targeting young men to get their haircut. And if that's successful, I'm going to find all the other places that need that and open franchises and open new places for them to go. That's an entrepreneur because they've taken the market problem and turned it into a factory of jobs. Now, you can become a founder when you say, I believe young men are not very well represented anymore. So I'm determined to create a hair salon chain where when young men come in, they leave feeling like they have an identity, they're empowered, they feel strong, they feel like they are sensitive to the needs of others. I want to create a good, modern, young man, and I'm going to deliver that through salons. That's a founder. Now, I'm not saying any one of those are better than the others. They are all just things. But I do believe in this world where everybody wants to be a founder, you need to ask yourself whether you are a founder. And if you're not, totally okay. But if you are, make it very clear you are mission driven. I hope that helps.